You're spending time and money to get people to your site. But are you sure your website isn't quietly pushing them away? Let's be honest, most people never check how their own website feels to a real visitor. They're too close to it. Too used to how it looks and loads on their own device. But your potential clients? They're not waiting around. This video walks you through 3 quick website audits you can do today, without hiring anyone, to catch the hidden leaks that could be costing you actual leads. Start with speed. Then messaging. Then follow-up. Each fix takes under 20 minutes, and all of them point to the same goal: make your site easier to trust, faster to use, and harder to ignore. So today, I'm walking you through 3 quick audits that could be the difference between another slow month and finally having a consistent flow of quality leads. Let's start with something that's costing you money right now: your website speed. Think about your own browsing behavior. When you're on your phone trying to quickly check out a potential service provider, how long do you actually wait for their site to load? Research shows that if a page takes longer than 3 seconds to load, 53% of mobile visitors will leave. Here's what's really happening to your business: someone sees your LinkedIn post or finds you through Google, they're interested enough to click, and then they wait. While they're waiting, they're forming an opinion about your business. If your site is slow to load, what impression does that create about how responsive you'll be as a service provider? The mobile reality is particularly challenging for service businesses. Web pages on mobile take on average 70.9% longer to load than on desktop, and mobile users have an average bounce rate of 56.8% compared to desktop users at 50%. Most of your potential clients are checking you out on their phones during breaks or while multitasking. The good news is you can diagnose this yourself in about 2 minutes. PageSpeed Insights is a free tool provided by Google that allows you to measure the speed of your website. To run a test, just go to PageSpeed. Web. Dev, enter your website URL, and click Analyze. This tool will show you exactly how fast your site loads and identify what's slowing it down. Most of the time, the biggest culprits are large, unoptimized images that haven't been compressed. Think of it like trying to email a raw photo from your phone versus one that's been optimized for web use. Same image, but one takes much longer to load. Your quick win here is straightforward: compress your images before uploading them. Free tools like TinyPNG can reduce file sizes significantly without affecting visual quality. If your website platform offers caching options, enable them. This tells browsers to store certain files locally so your site loads faster for return visitors. Don't overcomplicate this step. Run the PageSpeed Insights test, address the obvious issues it identifies, and monitor the improvement in your site's performance. Now let's talk about something that affects your conversion rates every day: message and conversion alignment. Picture this scenario: someone clicks on your Facebook ad that promises help getting more qualified leads and lands on a homepage that talks about your credentials and shows generic stock photos. The disconnect is immediately obvious to your visitor, even if it's not obvious to you. Your visitors arrived for one specific reason: they want to know if you can solve their particular problem. But instead of addressing that directly, many service business websites focus on credentials, lengthy histories, or broad service descriptions. Here's a practical test you can do right now. Look at your homepage or main landing page and ask yourself, if someone landed here from a Google search for marketing help for service business, would they immediately understand that you can help them? Or would they need to navigate around to piece together what you actually do? Your homepage should answer 3 fundamental questions within the first few seconds of someone's visit. What specific problem do you solve? Who exactly do you solve it for? And what should they do next if they want your help? Then there's the call to action placement issue. Many websites I audit have their main desired action buried at the bottom of the page or hidden in the navigation menu. If someone is ready to book a consultation with you, don't make them search for how to do it. Your quick win here is to move your primary call to action above the fold, meaning visible without scrolling. Make it clear, specific, and action-oriented. Instead of "contact us," try "book your free strategy call" or "get your marketing audit." Here's a simple test you can implement: create 2 versions of your main headline. One that focuses on what you do, and one that focuses on the specific result your clients achieve. Test both versions by asking colleagues or past clients which one would be more compelling to someone looking for your services.
This audit check addresses what might be the most costly oversight in service business websites: broken or poorly managed follow-up systems. Someone fills out your contact form, downloads your guide, or requests a consultation. What happens next? If your process relies entirely on manual follow-up, you're likely losing potential clients without realizing it. Here's the reality for most busy service business owners. You're focused on serving existing clients, developing your services, and running your business. That contact form submission sits in your inbox while you handle more immediate priorities. By the time you respond, the person who is interested has often moved on or found another solution. The more concerning issue is that many business owners don't realize when their contact systems aren't working properly. When did you last test your contact form by actually filling it out yourself and following the complete process from submission to confirmation? Many websites have contact forms that haven't functioned correctly for weeks or months, and the business owner remains unaware. Consider how many potential clients might have tried to reach out, encountered a broken system, and simply moved on to a competitor. Your immediate action item is straightforward but critical. Test your own contact form using a friend's email address or a secondary email account. Complete the entire process from start to finish. Verify that you receive the submission, that the person gets a proper confirmation, and that the timing meets your standards. Next, set up a basic autoresponder. Even a simple message like, "Thanks for reaching out. I'll get back to you within 24 hours with next steps" demonstrates professionalism and sets clear expectations for your response time. Most website platforms, including WordPress, Squarespace, and Wix, include built-in email automation features. You don't need sophisticated software. You just need a system that works consistently and reliably every time someone tries to contact you. Now, I understand what some of you might be thinking. This sounds technical, and I'm not a tech person. Or maybe I don't have time to work on my website when I should be focusing on serving clients. But here's the reality that affects your bottom line. Not addressing these fundamental issues is costing you money every single day. Every slow page load, every confusing message, every broken form represents a missed opportunity to connect with someone who is genuinely interested in your services. The real cost isn't just the immediate missed connections, it's the compounding effect over time. A website that converts even 2% better doesn't sound dramatic, but over the course of a year, that improvement could represent thousands of dollars in additional revenue for your business. The encouraging news is that you don't need to become a web development expert. You just need to think from your potential client's perspective and ensure your website serves them as effectively as you do when you work with them directly. So here's what I want you to do today. Not next week, not when you have more time. Today. First, test your website speed using Google's Page Speed Insights. If it's slow, compress your images and enable caching. Second, look at your homepage with fresh eyes. Does it immediately tell visitors what you do and who you help? Move your main call to action above the fold. Third, test your contact process. Fill out your own forms, check that everything works, and set up a basic autoresponder. These 3 checks will take you less than an hour, but they could transform your lead generation. If you do these audits and discover bigger issues, if your conversion rates are still low, if you're still not getting quality leads, or if you realize your entire funnel needs work, that's when you might need a deeper dive. Because sometimes the problem isn't just a slow website or buried call to action. Sometimes it's a fundamental mismatch between what you're offering and what your market actually wants. If you're tired of guessing what's wrong with your marketing and you want someone to audit your entire system, from your ads to your follow-up, and tell you exactly what to fix first, that's something I can help with. But start with these 3 checks. Your website should be working for you, not against you. And with just a little attention, it can become your best salesperson instead of your biggest roadblock. If you want a full breakdown of your marketing funnel, what's working, what's not, and exactly what to fix first, book a strategy audit. The link is in the description. This has been Rita with clicksandthings.com. See you in the next one.